Steve,
Brad.
video games.
Yay, video games. They're best.
You remember back in the day when you had a Mega Drive and they was all flat and 16-bit graphics and such?
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, there's nothing like that about at the minute, so yeah,
Oh,
we'll cast our minds back to 1990 dot.
well, and do you remember when the PlayStation 1 came about? Everything went 3D and the future looked amazing.
In hindsight, I think that's a bit stretching it, but well,
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
We was young.
young and foolish.
We was. If you'd have told your then teenage self, shall we say,
Probably, yeah.
that when you hit sort of late 30s, early 40s, we'd be playing 16-bit graphic games on our super powerful PCs that can do anything you want, would you have believed yourself?
You can play games with super lifelike graphics and physics, but you're going to play things that you could have played when you were 14. Hey, go for that. Yeah, no.
Of course.
To be honest with you, I'd, instead of telling my 14-year-old self that, I'd be telling my 14-year-old self that you can play Sonic on Nintendo consoles, and my 14-year-old self would tell me to piss off, I guarantee it. I
would have told my 14-year-old self that what you want to do is you want to get into this thing called YouTube. As soon as you hear about it, I'd be loud and aggressive and Swedish, and then off you go, instead of British and polite.
Yes, stop being born in Britain and move to Sweden.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. But anyway, Warlocks. Now, this wasn't our original plan to stream this today, but because
we were going to play Super Zelda ripoff, weren't we?
Well, I'm going to try and get that working at some other point. But do you know what? It's not bad. It's really not a bad. I had this whole shtick of Zelda rip-offs. But yeah, it's not bad. But
I'm surprised that more games don't straight rip off Zelda, to be perfectly honest with you. We haven't had a decent one since, like, Soleil and Landstalker on the Mega Drive, ironically. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But so we've decided to change tack today, and we are looking at Warlocks. It's an early access game that was sent to me a couple of days ago, and I've done nothing in it. I have no idea what we're about to enter.
We are so prepared.
We are. Well, I was wonderfully prepared. Tested, recording, black screen. What can you do? So Warlocks is a action RPG. So it ties in with Zelda ripoff a little bit, maybe. No, not at all. It's an action RPG, and as I can tell, you've got a main single-player story mode. There's a versus mode, and it can be played in up to 4-player online co-op, I believe. Okay. Obviously, we're not going to do that because we're not prepared, but we'll dive straight in. There you go, local multiplayer, online multiplayer. See, that's how I didn't got to the next menu to confirm the things I've just speculated about. Yeah. But hey, what we do, our reactions to this are going to be totally honest because we haven't got a clue what to expect.
We're going to be sat here going, what's going on? I don't understand. What's that thing? What's he doing?
Yeah, I don't quite know the key controls yet, so we'll see how this goes. So we're going to go straight into the single player, and we're in story mode.
Yeah.
Obviously, as we can see here, you've got your typical character classes. I usually never have a clue what to do with character classes, so I tend to just to do a bit of this and
just go for. What do you want to be? Do you want to be the Guardian, or do you want to? What's the next one? The Pyromancer.
Well, I like this one that's got a flaming bird over his head.
The thing is
he wearing one of those Japanese cat hat thingies?
No, that looks like a very, very vague deviation from Finn from Adventure Time, and they've called him Jake. It's a bit thinly disguised, I think.
So it's the first one. I was going to say it's the first one, some kind of fake Master Chief. I don't know what that.
No, then you've got Anya the Ice Mistress.
I see that. Frozen.
Anya.
Yeah, there's. I know this because of my goddaughter.
Anna
and the other one.
The other one.
Yeah, that's a Colossus. That.
That's Death Adder.
Fair enough.
Death Adder from Golden Axe.
Yes, and
Kira the Shamaness. Surely it should be just Shaman. Shaman's not gender specific. I think we're getting too deep into it. Pick a character, go on.
I'm going to go for Flaming phoenix from Jake's head.
Hey everybody, come on, grab your pyromans.
Tucker, let's go play with our new friends.
It really is as well.
Yep.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. If you're going to unashamedly rip people off, then...
I think we're being a tad harsh. Your basic spell Fireball creates a small projectile to damage anyone in contacts, while also setting him on fire. Cool!
Right, so Z, well... what's that? Actually, all your spells set enemies on fire. Leveling the fireball will increase the passive's damage, though. Now try casting fire walls by pressing X. Okay, so we've got to wait for him to get closer.
Just lob shit. Just burn them.
Yeah, die. Die, die, die.
Actually, this reminds me of Sword and Sorcery.
Yes.
It's not like the same people, is it?
I'll have a look in a minute.
Oh, so, yeah.
It's okay. Holding V and it casts an Annihilation Dance.
I like that.
Oh, I like this.
A little bit like when you used to go out on a Friday night and go to the club, and then you'd do the Annihilation Dance.
Don't forget to hit E every now and again. That's where you'll find all your stats and goodies. Okay. Okay, I'm hitting E and it's not doing anything. There we go. Oh, it tells you down the bottom what you're doing as well. That's quite cool. Now, practice on the dummies even more. Hit the portal on the east to go. Let's just dive right in. Where's the portal on the...
That's the west, you massive fucking tool. Oh, God.
Right. I'm liking this then. It's actually...
You've done one screen, come on.
No, it seems fluid to use. It's I like games that let me use up, down, left and right on the keyboard. Because I've then got all four fingers on my action buttons. And that's no need to have to worry about the mouse and then one hand doing some weird stuff that I can't do on a keyboard. So, Chapter 1. The adventure begins on the planet Falara. Of course it does. More specifically, an area called Greenlands.
Most of the woods, an old ruined temple located in the middle of the forest. Of course there is.
And oh, look, 16-bit. I like the visual look of this.
Things raining from the sky. Doomsday.
Yeah, okay. I don't care.
Finn and his friends. Sorry, Jake and his friends.
Yeah, I really want it to be called something. I want one of them to be called Finn. It has to be. They've got little tree characters there.
In your hands. Oh, there's a light. That guy's got a lightsaber. It's Darth Maul.
Is that a little tree person there? Maybe Guardians of the Galaxy-ish.
I have no idea.
Probably.
No idea.
Right,
so here we go.
Always on first levels of games.
Always move left if you can.
Yep. No, nothing there.
Wave 1 of 8. Wave 1 of 8?
Oops. Oh, no, don't try and kill me.
Okay. I've no idea what's going on. They just... I
think I'm literally... Oops, hang on, I probably done one.
You've got waves coming at you. Look at the top right hand of the right.
Yeah.
Sorry, top right hand of the screen. You've leveled up. Press E. Alright, that's just equipment. So...
I wonder if it's just a natural level up then, rather than a...
Well, just so you get more health and crap.
More health, more power.
Oh, okay. Annihilation dance.
I like this. It's easy. Not easy as in it's like, oh well, piece of piss to play.
To be fair, there's only 4 buttons, so well, you know.
Yeah, but it's one of those that usually RPGs put me off to a degree in terms of there's just so much to try and learn and to play them that it becomes a chore to play.
You haven't got a Halo potion or anything. I don't know. It's giving you all the abilities at the beginning is a bit weird, but I guess. Is there any kind of skill tree or anything?
Not that I've noticed. We'll see what happens once we get past this first wave. This first group of waves.
Block of waves,
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
I see. There's obviously a oh hello. There's obviously a timer there for each weapon you use. So it looks like Z. Your fireballs time up very quickly.
Automatic stuff.
Oh yeah, look, level up your skills using space. Now
press the corresponding skill hotkey.
I'm gonna go always your main weapon first.
You see, that's a little bit like a MOBA, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, limited knowledge of Dota and Heroes of the Storm and whatnot. You know, you level up and then you level up a certain ability.
Yes. What's he gonna do? Whoa, he can move fast.
Yeah, that's the thing that got you last time. This has got 10 waves on it. So
it's more that you're in an arena rather than a...
Yeah, I don't know what I expect. I expected something a bit more explory.
I did. That's what I was expecting.
Well, I'll get through the first. I mean, you've got... When you moved on then, you've got like 8 blocks at the top of the screen, which are presumably the stages. I think there's 8, I can't remember, I didn't see it. So, but you've got your little doofer in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen says you're level 3.
Yeah.
So does that mean you've got a third point that you've not spent?
No, I've just spent it. I could just do that completely on the fly, which was really nice.
Okay. This is a bit weird. Oh, there's a hat there. What's that hat do? That's equipment. Go equipment. Left. Get the equipment.
How do I get the hat? Oh, F.
Low quality bronze. That didn't look like a bronze hat. That's a Richard's hat.
Yeah, no, okay. This is one of those, and I know this is usually one of my go-to sentiments.
I mean, yes, Brad, I'm interested. What?
No. Do you know what I could see this working on?
Oh God! Shut up! Don't even. Don't. Just don't.
I meant the Wii U. I think this is fantastic on the Wii U.
Toe rag.
This is like, it's dead simple, but you can see where the challenge might come into it in a bit.
The thing is, it'll probably do well on Wii U, but rather than Vita, because you know the local co-op and whatnot.
Yeah.
You have to get your young'un on it, see what happens.
I will. That'd be quite interesting actually, because again, it's simple. Looks simple to play, so
it's a bit
get
frantic.
a wall up. Yeah, but it's not overwhelming. I can imagine it does later on. And I'm collecting coins.
I want to see if this is some kind of, if there's different types of levels rather than just the game being one big horde rush.
As long as it's, if it is, I think as long as it's got enough variation in the stages and the characters and the difficulty, then I can see it working.
Oh, chesticles!
Yes, I don't fuck what?
You jump up the platforms.
I can see there's going to be a lot more of this as you're going. Having to use the platforms a bit more.
Is it just that the pad's not being Galarian armor? No, you didn't, because you're a complete doof.
This is where you can tell I've come from console background.
What, because you play with a keyboard like a complete spaz?
Yeah. F to pick up. So if we now go.
Have you got it equipped? Oh wait, it must equip it already. Because they're the slots where you can hold stuff, and that's there. So you got armor from that. What does a bronze hat give you?
Bronze hat is cooldown reduction.
Oh, that's not bad.
Torso gives me armor.
8 what though? It's not 8 seconds. I mean, it's like what does the 8 account towards?
Doesn't say. Well, max health points 275. So that's clear. That's just in points.
But it's armor. What's the?
Armor.
Can you hover over it with a mouse? Is there a mouse cursor?
No. Well, there is. It's my mouse cursor, but it's not.
Tell you anything, right? Okay.
It doesn't say much. But yeah, it could do. You got value, which is obviously 5 coins. I don't know if I can sell stuff and stuff like. But yeah, maybe it could do with a bit more description in there. But yeah.
Never mind. I suppose you worry about that if you ever get to the meta game on it. Portal.
I realised I nearly died on that one. There we go.
You get all your health back though. This is wave 12 waves. Now you see, I'm not sure about this because you've got 7 stages at top, not 8.
Alright.
And
they're going up by 2.
Yeah, and so you've got to level up again. Now, it'd be interesting to see if you get to the end and your level ups disappear. I should imagine they will. but it's like
if it's a more of a roguelike type thing.
Well, I'm presuming it's got some roguelike. It's like they've gone for something like a horde mode of Awesome Notes. Is it Awesome Notes?
Yeah.
Multiplayer, yeah. With like a little bit of a MOBA kind of leveling up system. It just seems to be a weird mishmash of game styles, and I'm not seeing where it's gonna go with them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. If it's just this, and it's just gonna be variations on this, and there's some competitiveness to it in terms of who picks up the most points or what's like that in each of these, then I can see there being some value to it. Because as it stands at the moment, this hasn't been overly difficult.
You see, when you say things like that, you usually die horribly.
Yeah. So as it stands, if I was playing these two modes in co-op and this was exactly like this, then this would feel just a bit too easy.
You see, I think if it is geared towards co-op, then the game, the world needs more co-op stuff. But if it's like, if it's got a single player mode by kind of because they feel they had to put one in, then a lot of people aren't going to find that particularly engaging, are they?
No, I mean, what I'm playing, it's simple so that I can talk. That I like, so you can talk to people as you're doing it. I'm about to there we go. No.
It is interesting. If you die, do you start back at the beginning of this wave?
We will find out, Steve.
Press Enter or A to restart the level.
Can I pretend that I'd done that on purpose just to see what would happen?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
Obviously, so we can see what happens when you die. I've just allowed myself to be killed, and that didn't get difficult quickly. So press Enter A to restart the level. So just so we know, we were at level 4. Got 2 potions, which I probably should have used one of those potions.
I didn't see any healing things.
And 3 of my bits leveled up. So
moving house is terrible.
A doesn't work. Early access.
No, A on the pad, you massive.
Oh yeah, pad doesn't work though. Does it? No, pad doesn't work. No, I've kept everything.
Right, so you've kept your levels, you've kept your potions. So what's the point in death?
Maybe there isn't one. Oh, I've leveled up again. So that's actually giving me an advantage going back into this. I wonder what my coins situation is.
Did it not tell you on your inventory screen?
Oh.
Maybe it tells you when you get to the shop. Oh, 251, is that it in the bottom left hand corner of the screen?
Oh yeah, sorry, yes. So I've not lost any coins either.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I'm with you at the moment. I'm a bit unsure as to what death.
It's like Dying Light when you're playing Dying Light, and there's no real penalty for death, except you lose some XP. So you kind of wonder why it's there.
Yeah.
All it does is inconvenience you. There's no, I mean, you have to start getting into the waves again, But
as this is done, this has kept my levels right up until the point I actually died. So by going back and redoing this level,
yeah.
And I haven't noticed if there's like some kind of grading system, maybe.
Not at the end of each level so far. Maybe there's one at the end total. Oh, apprentice. What's that? You've hit apprentice. I don't know what that is.
Probably, maybe. Is it an achievement, maybe?
Maybe. It didn't come up with the Steam achievement though, so I don't know. Oh, what's that? That's another bronze helmet, which looks different to your witch's hat. Shadow Ranger. Right. There's stuff popping up all over the place, and I have no idea what it does.
Well, right, it's getting hectic. Oh, what's this?
There's a knife and all sorts of weapons over there.
Where'd they all come from? These weren't coming last time.
Well, you need to go and get that ceremonial knife and see. Might be worth having a look at your inventory and equipping stuff. So you got 2 hands.
Oh.
crit chance 4. So you've got them both equipped because obviously you've got 2 hands. Although you're lobbing fireballs, so I'm not sure. Look at that bronze helmet. Do it.
This is armor 8. So it's plus 8 on
8.
armor. Yeah, I think it means because at the moment I haven't got anything on there for armor,
Oh,
so
right,
I'm plus
okay.
8 armor from what I would have had. So if you look at these, this is a
This is a cooldowns on.
Oh yeah, I prefer that. But you see, I'm pointing at the screen. I can't remember not to do this, so I'll bring the mouse up. Where we've got the damage is 3 and 4 for the low quality ritual knife, whereas the dagger's 4 and 4. So then that's obviously 1 less.
Cool. Right.
So okay, cool. So
Smash more shit in the face with your fiery balls, FNAR, etc.
I'm gonna have to play this with boy. And go, Lucas, you want to play the new Adventure Time?
It looks a bit like an Amiga game, and I don't mean that in a disparaging way at all. And that sounds really... I sound sarcastic all the time. It looks... The colour palette is quite muted.
Yeah.
And it looks quite nice. Quite like it.
I
like
do.
the aesthetic. Although, you know, we do take the piss out of, you know, the amount of games that have got 16-bit aesthetics at the minute, especially on PC and early access. But when it's done nicely, it's always a good thing to see.
Yeah, I like the aesthetic because it's something you're not focused on the graphics. It's not trying to go for a graphics powerhouse. So the gameplay needs to have something.
Level up.
Yeah, the gameplay needs to have something about it to draw you in because these are 10 a penny now.
One thing I'm a bit disappointed at that I've noticed is that the... you said that, you know, you go, oh, I'm a bit disappointed in this. You've been playing it for 10 minutes. I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll stick with it. You've upgraded the fireball 3 times, and it's not visually got any more impressive. It's like, if I wanted to level an ability up, I'd want it to start, like, you know, sparking with electricity or be bigger or something, you know, like big...
Kind of like how you get in Resogun, where it goes from a single line of bullets to sort of double lines.
There's a lot of games that do that.
Yeah.
A lot of the bullet hell shooters and whatnot. And you kind of level up, and then you've got these weedy looking bullets to start with, and then you did it with these massive balls of plasma and whatnot.
Yeah. There's been no. They might be popping out a bit faster. I don't know, but yeah.
The cooldowns massively reduced, leveling it up. So, you might want to look at your equipment, man. Oh, you've got 3 ones.
Which gives me damage plus 9.
Lots more damage. I'd get rid of crit and just go for pure damage on both hands.
So, how do I swap this out?
Drag and drop, click it. Ah,
there we go.
Click on the blade that's in your right hand, and maybe it'll unequip it.
Bronze dagger, knife. That's the ritual knife. Okay, yeah. So there's no, as it seems, obvious way of just choosing which one. You've just got to just hit enter randomly throughout, but the stats are improving and everything there. So
okay.
So back out we go.
Right, you're on last wave. This is going to take a while to get to end this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We probably won't take it. Oh.
Oh, hey up.
Oh hello.
Some kind of bulldog has turned up with a with a shop. Go and press F to open shop. Right.
So I can sell
your helmet.
Right. So V. No, hang on. I want to sell that. I want to sell that.
Oh, that's the thing. So what you do is you put it in the box, and then you can go to the merchant, and you can balance out without having to actually spend any money.
Yeah. So I'm also going to get rid of that. That was damage 6 plus 2, and that one was damage 9. So let's get rid of this one.
Yeah.
You can be.
Go over to the right hand side. You might need a better chest piece, to be honest with you.
Let's have a look. What we.
Oh, that hat's much better. How much have you got? You haven't got nearly enough money. You've only
467.
Yeah,
obviously, I've sold him a couple of bits, so I'm not actually going to buy anything this time. I'm going to stock up my money.
For later, inverted commas.
Hang on, have I just lost everything?
Yep. No, you sold it. Your gold's gone up. You've sold it. Right.
Oh no, I've still got my bits there. Right, okay. Now that was damage 8. That was damage 9. So I want to put that In there we go. Cool.
I'm assuming you can only equip one weapon type. So you can't equip 2 ones. Oh.
Yes, I can.
Yep, apparently so. It's just you not illustrating correctly.
Right. What I've noticed is whatever you select from your backup stuff goes to the left-hand side, so it pushes everything to the right one. So that's can be a pain in the arse, I suppose, but but no, that's okay. That's all well and good, and I've improved stuff and cooldowns there. So it's shame it doesn't tell you what these scores are out of, which is a pain, but
you're a pain.
Can help coins. But so far, let's go right. No, see. I will say then, there's a nice bit of variation. This looks different. This level.
Not much different.
No. In terms of the other ones were full-on arenas. I was stuck in a very small space. This one's got me to move a fair bit.
Also, the waves have gone down. You did 12 waves last time. You're only doing 11 now. Maybe the baddies get worse. I don't know. I'm assuming those little globs are where they spawn from.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem with games like this is you end up with dead air because you're like, yeah, so this is a thing.
Yeah.
this is a I'm lobbing stuff about and killing things and yeah.
What I am liking is obviously it's introduced the shop and that after a few rounds, and it's not throwing everything at you completely all at once, but it's not keeping everything from you at the same time. It's to give you basically all your powers early.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Be interested to see how co-op works locally on this.
I'm presuming that on early access it's like between £7 and £11.
Something like that, yeah. It doesn't. The controller doesn't work on this yet, which is early access, so I've not got a problem with that. But how does local co-op work if you haven't got that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have a quick look on Steam while you're shooting stuff.
I'm trying to work out what the pointlessness of this is. Because so far, I could just hold onto that.
Yeah, Warlocks. Wait, my lover. Warlocks came out 2 days ago.
Oh my god, I've just had a fall. Go on, carry on. Yeah, 2 days ago this came.
2 days ago, and it's like just above a tenner without the discount.
That's not bad.
I tell you what would be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what the other characters play like.
I'll tell you what I'll do then. I will finish this wave and I will jump out and have another look at another one.
Well, I don't know. You see, I don't think you'll be able to jump back in on that wave. That's the thing.
Oh, it doesn't matter because obviously what I tend to do early access is once I've done this quick look with you, that'll probably be it until it goes into final. There are visual changes that I've... Oh, boots. Fireball.
Yes, that's a bit... I don't know.
Yeah, I'd leave this now until it's, it's ready. It's one that I'll definitely go back to. Right, so...
I don't know. I really don't know what to think about that because it's...
Change Warlock. You can obviously unlock more, which is really interesting. What else? What's the other options here? No, what? Warlock.
Be the big guy. Be the massive dude.
Come, meet your doom.
Ed's to confirm. You got him?
Come, meet your doom. And he's level 7.
And he's got more health. Same level, so you can switch out characters on the fly.
Okay.
Your level's all chaos.
Ah, now this one, the difference here, look. He's melee.
Yeah. He's got a block, he's got a melee. What's the C do?
That's going to be... Hang on, that's going to be... Yeah!
Ground flash and escape, by looks of it. Okay. Alright, that's a bit peculiar.
Very different. I can't get near.
but he does a lot of damage, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, see, it's... I've never been a big fan of melee characters. I've always been someone who prefers range.
See, I'm pretty much the exact opposite. I just like smashing things tits in. That's a technical term, by the way. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Use a potion. You're gonna die. Can't spam potions. There's a cooldown then.
But 8 of them as well. That's quite impressive. Right, so hang on.
I died.
Yeah, no, man, if you died. What's going on there? Hang on. This is okay.
Now, have you kept the equipment from the last one?
Well, I don't like him. That's just not my sort of character. Let's have a quick look at Anya.
See how they like the cold.
Yes, let's. Yeah. Equipment's all been kept.
Alright, so you got the equipment, you got the level, but you switch out. I don't understand that either. Alright. No, that's fine. That's fine.
There's a reason to how this will work, so I've not got a problem with that. Ooh.
What was that? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
We get...
Oh, have you got a three-way split fireball or something? Ah, okay.
Which is going to help be better for these guys up here.
Now, I take it she slows people down as well.
Find out. You'll try some of her others now.
Well, no. I mean...
Oops.
Yeah, they get a little frost icon above them.
There we go.
You're right there.
Whee! I like that. Yeah!
There's your move, innit? Get surrounded and just skate off. A bit like Iceman from Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
What can she... I don't know what she just did there, but I like her. She's cool.
What's that? What's V do? Tell you what, stand behind the rock so we can't see what she's doing.
I died? Okay, fair enough. So, what was the other one? We'll have a look at the...
Shaman. The shaman. There's the guy
the shaman and the
there's
guardian.
the guardian who's got a lightsaber.
Of course it is. He is a Halo-based character.
He's not. Shut up.
The Guardian.
No, he's not a Halo. Shut up. He's got a lightsaber for crying out loud.
Let's go to shaman first.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, we've got the Boston-based shaman, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, so she's got range. Oh, she's got heal. Ah, cool. Okay.
So I wonder if you're playing this in co-op, whether she can heal other people as well.
It looks like it's got, yeah, I should imagine so, because it looks like it's got, like I said before, MOBA tendencies. So, you know, each class has got their own, because the big dude will be a tank because he's got more health. That's quite a long cooldown on that, isn't it? She's got healing. The woman, it seems to be, the ice enchantress woman seems to be crowd control.
He's like a bit of a 2D MOBA stroke.
Yeah, it looks that way. I just wonder if they've got enough. I just don't know if they're spreading themselves a little bit too thinly. I guess only, you know, you can play it extensively and with friends.
Yeah. But what I think, what I'm quite happy about with this, or what I'd be quite interested, is that it seems to be going more for a. Do you know what? Just pick it up and have a bit of a laugh with your mates.
Yeah.
It's not taking itself seriously. I don't know what that's doing, but that is just really, really cool.
That looks like some kind of
health
AoE effect. I don't know. Well, you're getting your health back from it, definitely.
So you can plant that clearly, and then see she's struggling here with these higher guys.
Oh yeah. So she puts her like little fetish stick down, and that heals in an area.
I'm going to let her die because I'm not doing very well, and then I'll bring out the Guardian. Oh, no, I've got to actually survive for a sec because I've now got
interesting. What's that?
a low-quality robe.
Yeah, I think you're going to struggle, mate.
Cooldown reduction. Oh, do I want the armor or do I want the cooldown?
She wants the armor. You're gonna get completely bent over if you...
So now I wonder if if you're playing this co-op, I wonder if this is a shared pool of resources.
I don't know. We don't know because I'm not buying it. Sod you. I ain't buying it. I bought enough this week.
It's maybe one we can revisit in when it actually releases.
Yeah, I think we should do because I'm interested. I just don't know.
There's enough there to want to bring me back near a
it's
release.
A suicide mission.
Told him it's a suicide mission. He's got no weapons. There we go.
So he's got a heal as well. He looks a bit like a necromancer.
Right, I don't.
Maybe... So he's got a teleport.
So hang on, how do you actually hurt people with him?
What does Zed do?
Just makes him kind of go through people.
Does he go through people and cause damage?
Yes.
He doesn't go through people. He throws beams of light at people.
No, watch. That's his beams of light. That's his V. That's his.
Oh right,
move.
so where attack is normally, it's in a completely different.
No, it's still his special move. It's got quite a long cooldown. Zed does this.
So what does C do?
Oh, hang on. That's better. Oh yeah.
So he teleports into people and hurts them.
Yeah.
So what does well, X is some kind of heal. What does that do? Come on, press it. Don't stand behind things and press it, you massive.
Seems I don't know. What's C do?
Are you hammering C or are you hammering X?
I was hammering C then. Let's do X. Now what's X doing? Oh. C does nothing.
Maybe C does something when you've got the shield up.
Ah, that's a good shout. So if you bring the shield up and then press it, no.
Well, the shield damages people.
Yeah, you've got to... You kind of... This is brilliant. You put the shield on... hang on. Let's go through it again. You put the shield on... like this. Put the shield on, like that, and you hold it. And then you go towards where the mean people are. For fuck's sake.
The mean people.
Yeah. Hang on.
These people are mean.
Yeah, you press it again, the shield, or the healthy thingy that's got going on there, and it blows up and does damage. What's that?
So what does C do then?
I have no idea. C seems to... I'm hammering C. And it does nothing.
Maybe it's dependent on... I mean, try shooting V, then pressing C. No. Oh, something happened!
I don't know what I'm doing!
No, you have no idea what you're doing.
Is it something I'm doing C when I'm near them, or what?
I have no idea. I don't know. I can't see.
I don't know, but it's cool. Look, I'm just flying. Just gone to button bashing. And I'm doing better than I have been.
No, you're about to die.
Oh well.
See? Told you.
So that's Warlocks.
Interesting. I'll give it that.
Yeah, there's a versus mode. Let's have a look at...
Oh Christ, that'd be messy.
Test your luck. Let's have a quick look. Go on, let's... There's obviously various different levels that...
Does the pad definitely not work?
Right, I've got my pad. It does, right, okay. Hang on. It does, but only if I press A. Oh, hang on. Right, I can click my left stick in to go left and click it in to go right, and A also makes it go right.
That doesn't sound correct.
Early access, ladies and gentlemen. So it's me versus no one.
Come, meet your doom.
Yes, come.
The border bar.
Okay, this might not be around long.
Nintendo want a word.
Yeah, if we've learned anything from Atari. Oh dear. It randomizes what the level does. And it's me.
Versus no one, apparently. So that's a healing station. Yeah, so this is good.
Hang on, I've broken it.
Is it locked up?
Yeah. There you go. So
that's that shot.
That's a good place to stop.
So Warlocks. To be honest with you, early access stuff, we're going to have to come back to it later and see what they've added to it because I have no idea what's going on.
No, I'll tell you what, for an early access game, considering what you get to see a lot of the time, I'm very impressed. It's enough to bring me back at a later time. There's enough there that it clearly is early access. It doesn't explain enough yet. The controllers are broken. But in the short time we spent with it, I think I've enjoyed that.
Fair enough.
So, yeah. That's Warlocks.
In all honesty, it's not convinced me. I don't know.
It's not the second coming. I'd like to play it with a group of people, but it's enough that, do you know what? Now I've got it, I'll quite happily give it another look down the line when there's been a big update for it or it gets its final release.
Okay.
So that's that. If you like what you see, please subscribe to us on YouTube, and you could also find us on Twitter at Gamestyle, Facebook at facebook.com/Gamestyle. If there's any games you want us to look at, obviously, please give us a shout and we'll see what we can do. Thank you very much. Bye.
Ta-da!